The light is a bit...
It has its...
It looks like me. Tintin. Kunne det være mig?
Ja.
Det var sandt.
Here, and I will show you
Bouncing. Oh, good.
Så
I will show you some pictures. This is the most...
yeah, that's one of them.
You remember or not? Can you ask how he has been chosen cast?
Yeah, competition.
Ja, kunne du fortælle igen, Palle, måske på engelsk,
Yeah.
hvorfor valgte de dig?
Yes. There was an article in the Politiken in the newspaper. They wanted to some boys could come around at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so they could interview and maybe take one of these boys. And I was at an automobile company. I was the youngest man in an automobile company, and I asked my boss, could I take a day off to go around the world?
That's beautiful.
I'm absolutely crazy, pal. Will go to hell. He said, and so I didn't go to hell, but I went up to the newspaper, and later the editor told me when he saw me. Have I said that before?
No.
When he saw me because I had the most wonderful red hair you can have in the world. Absolutely, I was like a fox.
Have you
red?
You was red?
Red head.
Ah,
And the interview said, if this boy there, if he's just a little bit clever, take him. But nobody looks like him. The Danish fellas fuck. Og det var jeg jo. Forge. Fellas forge. You don't understand Danish?
No, you can say anything you like.
No, I mean, it's not, I mean...
No, I don't, I'm sorry.
We can take the whole language and the whole conversation in the English language. It doesn't bother me. I've been 2 years in Canada.
Well, I... Montreal.
In Montreal? Where have you been in Canada?
Montreal.
Where did you stay in Canada?
I went to Montreal in order to learn English, but they all talked French. Everybody talks French.
Do you remember where did you stay in Montreal?
I remember.
Do you remember where did you stay in Montreal?
Oh, different places.
Okay.
Yeah, the Danish. I started on the Danish pensionat, or sådan noget.
All right.
Pension.
Yeah, pensionat.
I live also in Canada myself.
About?
I've studied in Canada, in Montreal as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, then you know.
McGill University.
And the mountain.
The Montreal, yes. Montreal.
Montreal, yes, you're right. And in the winter time we can.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's very cold in Montreal.
What?
It's quite cold in Montreal.
Yes, de havde pragtfuldt kælkebakke.
Tell us about the tour you made in 35 in motorbike. It was also driven by Politiken?
No, it was private.
It was private.
Yes, I mean, I financed it privately. I went around the Mediterranean, down to Gibraltar and then Algiers, Tunis this way, and back up in Turkey. Just a little trip, you know. There's nothing.
You worked as an actor.
Yeah.
In the theatre.
Later, yeah. That was my life. I was being an actor all my life at the Royal Theatre, and I decorated by the Queen. And I can show it to you if you want to see what that is like. Would you like to see?
Yes.
You want me to help you? With the media?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
The newspaper.
It was.
It's not my color.
Oh boy!
It's very impressive.
And it is not the size either, your size. You want to know the size.
It's yours, it's not mine.
Yeah.
I have to wait another year before I get this. It's very impressive. Amazing.
Cross of nice.
Whoops, sorry.
But we lived nice
So
here.
much. But
You're welcome.
I will never receive. The only thing that is sure is I will never receive something like that.
No, not in this country.
No, anywhere.
No.
Anywhere.
No. There are some people also in this country, for different political reasons, when they are offered,
A medal or
they say, no thank you,
decoration.
no
Yeah,
thank you,
yeah.
no thank you.
Yeah.
Some do,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
No,
Can
I
you-
think if you're offered something, you should accept it.
Yeah, of course.
Hvad med Edith? Var hun også skuespiller?
My Edith was quite private. She was Fru Huld. She was Mrs. Huld, Mrs. Palle Huld, but quite private.
So nothing to do with
And
acting.
she gave me two dejlige boys, Henrik and Peter. And I got still Peter. Henrik is no more, for some reason.
Can you read? Okay. Is it difficult for you to read?
Can I read?
Can you
Can
read?
you, can you
Okay.
still read?
Hvad kan jeg?
Was it difficult?
Kan du stadig læse en bog eller en avis?
Ja.
No problem.
Oh, no.
Okay. We will
I
send you
got-
some.
I-
We will send you some books.
That'd be wonderful because
Good.
I use glasses, of course, but
Good.
Of course.
I'm a kind of a big reader. I read.
Wonderful.
And that is very, very, hvad hedder det, meget important for an elderly gentleman.
Stimulating.
To yes, because he gets new inspiration for everything. Isn't that right?
Let's hope so. I'll look after the young girls. You read, okay?
Oh, you're just so wonderful. You're just wonderful. I'll get after you. Oh, yeah, but I think it's very nice to have you
And
in my little apartment.
in your palace.
And it was but you and
So he was in Russia, he was in Asia.
Yes, he apparently took the Trans-Siberian
The Trans-Siberian.
rail.
jeg var ud over Amerika, ikke? Altså, ruten var jo meget nem, for det var England, og så var der det skib, Montcalm, der gik til St. John, Montreal, og så tværs gennem Canadian Pacific,
Canadian Pacific.
ikke? Canadian to
Vancouver.
To Vancouver,
Okay.
and then there
Boat.
was another ship, Empress of Canada, so it was the name of that big ship, wonderful ship.
To Japan or no?
To Japan, yeah. To have a kite.
Have you been in Scotland as well?
What?
Have you been in Scotland during your trip?
No, not in that trip, but I was
Okay.
there in later on in my life.
All right.
I went to Scotland. You see, I was a member of, in many years, of the Adventures Club of Denmark.
Okay.
We have such one. Yeah.
And did you meet nice girls during your trip?
What did I make?
Right.
Jokes?
Mødte du nogle rare, søde piger på din tur?
Jeg var kun 15 år.
I was only 15.
Ja.
so-
Jeg kan huske, der var.
He was working.
No, but now we have come into the erotic matter of that. I came to Japan, and they have a certain. Hvorfor fanden det kan jeg lige så godt sige på dansk, ikke? Okay.
Jo.
Do you want me to say it in English?
Yes.
Okay. And they have a certain way in Japan where they want to show real hospitality. They send a man a geisha, a girl, so he can enjoy during the night. But they forgot that I was only 15 years of age. So I said to them, what the hell am I going to do with these girls? And then they had a big laugh. Ikke? Så slap jeg for videre til tale, hvad det angik about that matter. That was settled.
But did you speak English as well as you speak it now when you were 15?
Yes, I have always been very clever for
Languages.
for language. Yeah. So I very soon I took my good school English and made it very properly for me.
So you spoke English to everybody during your 44 days?
English, yes.
And which country did you prefer at the end?
Oh, I love Japan.
Japan.
It was so different.
Nick loved Japan as well.
And I got all the hearts of the Japanese hearts when I told them that I have only one wish here in Japan, to take a kimono back home to my mother.
Very nice.
There was no all tears around. So I got 14 kimonos.
Exhausted.
I beg your-
We are exhausted.
Are
You're such a
Yeah.
lively young
So
man.
you must be exhausted as well.
No. Oh no. I feel just fine.
Good.
And then you have
I'm
cakes.
so used to that, my dear. Ja, men jeg har haft, jeg kan lige så godt tale engelsk, ikke? I've had a wonderful life, I must say. Especially now, I was started with this tour around the world, and then came many years at the Royal Theatre. And I've been also traveling during my acting period, lots of tourneys around in the country.
You take a picture of Palle with
Let's
me
see.
and Nick. Nick, would you get next to Palle?
Okay.
We'll take a photo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tide is saying he's not listening to you, he only wants a photo.
He's an awful fella.
It's terrible.
Can we throw him out?
Yeah, I think so. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I took a picture and with Tintin in the middle, or
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Oops.
be careful.
What do you got there
You
now?
have to.
A canoe?
It's a canoe.
Yeah,
It's a good one,
yeah.
really good one. And did you use a camera when you traveling? Did
Did I use what?
you use a camera when you travel?
No, that was not the name of the girl.
No, no.
Happy to have you here, all of you.
Thank you
Was
for
that-
receiving us on a
All
Sunday.
of us.
It's
Very
wonderful.
nice. Yes. It gives me a little touch of our old times.